I've got 4 kids. He doubled the amount of fish that he turned into wine.
They remind me of the heady.
True, he needs to grow up. And he's back. Yes, kebabs definitely come from Turkey, and you can say that.
Hello and welcome. It's Sunday, which means it's Spudathon time. It's been a hard week, but episode 1 is done. I picked the songs this week. So sorry about that. There's an old song from Trevor, and we've got the Series 2 Episode 1 trailer, if you haven't already seen it. We've got Chris's to album tweet, we've got Who Said It, we've got Trev's True or False, we've got Ricky's Confession, and of course, Jesus the Pen. But first, the man who's... What's that? Oh, you got
a good one tonight.
Oh, excellent. You've actually thought about it. That's nice. But first, the man who's looking forward to hearing his son quoting Ricky after with his mates after Series 2 comes out. It's Chris. You know it's going to happen. And secondly, by no means second, it's our new fictional label boss for a second time. It's Trevor.
Hello.
Trev just randomly spitting all over his room then.
That's a little bit of cracked fingernail. I've been trying to get the little bit out.
I've only been round your house.
And thirdly, the man who's happy the filming is over because I made him walk around a field for half an hour. It's Ricky.
Fucking worst day ever. Hello.
And lastly, the man who's hardly slept this week but is happy at least one episode has finished. It's me! Woo! Right, share and subscribe.
All right, Dave.
Right, so I'm gonna play the first song soon, I think, and then get people to move over from Facebook and come and watch us because it's slowly the view count's going up. But remember, tomorrow night, everyone, 8 p.m, first episode. We should do some hellos. Who's in the chat already? Christine Lalande, Mike Penninger. Hello to you two. Evelyn
You
Anderson.
two are in the comments.
Hello
Jesus.
to you, yeah, you two are here. Bono's there, and The Edge.
All right, The Edge.
Adam Clayton, and the other one.
The other one.
Yeah. So hello to Anne Blair, the lovely Donna, obviously. Jenna Barnes there, fictional Lisa.
The wife.
Ralphie O'Ralphie is here as well. Hello, Ralphie. There's other people watching who are not commenting. Feel free to leave us a comment, and we will say hello. But let's just do this week's number 6 while everyone's turning up. So this week's number 6 is one of Chris's. I picked this. I've picked all of them this week, 2 from each of us. And this is from Baked, or it was actually from the rest of Baked. It was the track that we both feel...
the one that got away.
The one that got away, that kind of should have been on the vinyl, but saying that, I don't know which one I would have taken off the vinyl for it personally. But
one of us.
One of mine, yeah. It would have been, nah. But I really like this track, and
yeah, I do.
It's in the opening scene. This is the music behind the first scene before the credits. So here we go. This is Parallel Lies.
Are you
14 is the outstanding new album by Space Potatoes, featuring future classics such as Speak to Me, Damaged Breathing, Wish I Wasn't Here, Take Us to the Stars, Foxes and Cats. Order 14 by Space Potatoes now at 2020rendezvous.com. Okay, well, that was Parallel Lies to kick it off there, and I played the little advert from 14. But tomorrow night, I'm going to keep banging on about this. 8 p.m. It's going to be the first episode out. I did a test screening on two of my friends last night, and Donna has seen it now, and Trevor watched it today, and Chris and Ricky have both seen it. And
Jenna's seen it.
I think that's it. Jenna's seen it, yes. Robert Bone saw some bits, but he wants to wait for the actual Monday night. He watched the bits he was in, basically, plus what I'd showed him of earlier cuts. But, yeah, everyone else.
We're sending it into the world.
Yeah, after a big old fight with it during the week, we think it's good. We're very happy.
It's very good.
So tomorrow
Lots
night.
of twists and turns.
So hello
Good
to
movie.
Gage and Bex. They're there in the comments as well. Who else turned up? So many people are commenting. It's lovely. I do like all the comments. It's really good. So yeah, tomorrow night I've got to also update the website because it doesn't even mention Series 2 apart from in the shops. That's another job to do.
Christ.
And I've got the stuff of Sean doing the intro, which is actually going to be an episode 0. It's going to be a bonus little before where he does a little intro, so I'm going to edit that together tonight as well. Work's never done, but really proud of it. So yeah, we were talking, we might do a stream on Facebook half hour before, because we don't want to tie up YouTube. We want that all to be about the episode. So we're going to go on Facebook half hour before we go out. So that'll be 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Have a quick chat. It'll be completely impromptu, nothing prepared, a bit like now. And do a little stream, G up some support, and then we'll all be on YouTube watching the premiere, and we'll be in the comments chatting along with you as well. So that should be fun. Hope
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it.
Oh dear. Yeah, people are talking about Chris being jealous of my hair. That's why you're growing it, apparently.
Not at all.
And Donna says I do have amazing curls. That's very true. I do.
I don't want curly
do
hair.
Chris has more waves. Apparently, you've got more waves, whereas I've got curls.
Chris has got waves. Dave's got wavs.
Yeah, mine are 24-bit.
I've got an MP3.
yeah. Trev's got an MP3.
I do use a number 3 when I do my hair.
Ricky's is in Windows Media Audio format from the
XP.
mid-90s.
Windows 94.
I'm still on
Windows
cassette.
94.
Yeah, when it used to work and not clog up.
Right, so yeah, what should we do? I can go back to the playlist of shit. Oh, right, so yeah, let's play the trailer for episode 1. This isn't a proper trailer, it doesn't actually tell you anything, it's just a sequence of stills from it over some music, and you may have seen it because we put it up on Facebook and YouTube earlier, but here we go. So there you go. That's the whole of episode 1 reduced to 32 seconds.
Beat that, Robert Bone.
Yeah.
No wine tonight, Trev, says John Ralph.
No.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Of course, he's got a wine.
Yeah, because when we're finished, I'm going to quickly put Doctor Who on and use that service of play from the start.
yeah.
Doctor Who special, isn't it?
My voice just broke then. I sound like Jimmy Savile. I think he's come back from the dead to possess me. I went,
That's it,
like that.
Oh,
Oh,
That's all, John Red.
Creep.
I've got a dead body over here. That's the one thing they never talk about, the fact that he liked dead people. Anyway, what's the number 5 this
Where did he get them from?
Well, he had the keys to hospitals, didn't he? And they'd find him. Okay, apparently he was caught a couple of times having a go on some corpses in the morgues.
God, dear.
No one ever really wants to talk about that. They always want to talk about the children's stuff, but not. I suppose at least with the dead people, he's not actually hurting anyone. But still, a bit fucking weird.
Very weird.
Right, number 5
Flipping
this
hell.
week. I picked one of Ricky's, and this is Cats. It's about his cat. About his cat.
Chasing my tail all day till I'm bored. I've had all the dreams, but now I want more. Come over here, human, and scratch round my ass. You've not changed my litter, so I've shat in the bath. Places I go, I can be anywhere, and I'll ignore you when you call. Wasting the day away, staying out in the rain. Don't bother calling, I'm not coming home today. I'm not coming home. Sleeping for hours until I want food. You've done nothing wrong, but I'll still scratch you. You're trying to find me, but I'm right behind you. I'll get under your feet, 'cause I'm trying to kill you. But nobody knows the places I go. I could be anywhere. I'll just ignore you when you call.
That was Cats there, my pick for number 5 for the week. Right, I haven't got any facts. You may have noticed there's no facts coming up the bottom.
Oh,
Because
God.
I've been so busy
God. Can't say that today.
and doing stuff that, I didn't get round to...
So we got no facts at all.
No, I might wing a
Disgusting.
few as we go, but yeah, no, I been too busy doing episode 1, so sorry everyone for that. Candy Acid's there in the comments. Hello to that person. It's not a real name, so I don't know if you're a man, woman, or a cheater, as in the cat cheater, not a cheater as in someone that cheats.
Candy Acid sounds like a really pissed off stripper.
No fact. I'm not sure. No
A
facts
really
on it
pissed
this
off
week.
stripper.
Well, let me make up.
Candy acid.
Thinking, I'm just making up a fact because there's a complaint that there's no facts on Easter. So,
Oh, dear.
how do you spell
Good
crucifying?
God.
Crucifying.
Can't say that.
What?
There's one. Jesus' name was actually called Glenn.
It was.
Well, I've got a fact coming up now. It's not during a song, but it's about Ricky. Here we go. Ricky is thinking.
My
about
name's actually
crucifying
called
himself.
Glenn. Ricky is thinking about crucifying himself.
So there we go. Yeah, that's that.
Just
But
got a message saying
That's
my internet connection is unstable.
No.
I think you need to come up a bit, Dave, I think.
really, am I not loud enough?
Ricky's really, really loud when he talks, yeah.
Ricky's always really loud, though. Ricky's a loud person. Right.
Do you want me to turn down?
Nah, let's not worry about that. In the week where Britney Spears is pregnant with her third child and Pink Floyd released their first new music in decades to support Ukraine, we're going to play a game called Who Said It? And this week we're asking who said it? Ian Brown or James Brown?
Who said it? Who?
It's the Battle of the Browns this week.
Gordon Brown. Or
I feel good.
Or Golden
Who
Brown.
said it?
Yeah. Is this a lyric from Golden Brown or is this something Golden Brown said? Golden Brown versus Golden Brown. That'll be next week's. Right. Anyway, love resolves. Love. Love's deeper than the hurt. Who said it? Ian Brown or James
Gordon
Brown?
Brown.
James
Ian
Brown.
Well, you said Trev?
Ian, bro.
And it
Ian
was
Brown.
Ian Brown. You have a gift that can make you rich. Everyone does.
James Brown.
James Brown.
James Brown.
That was Ian Brown as well. Ah, cool. Yeah, we took the
Well,
same.
hey.
You can't teach others if you're living their same way.
James Brown.
Ooh. James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown.
It was James Brown. It takes time for people to fall in love with you, but it's inevitable.
James Brown.
James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown.
That was Ian Brown.
Oh.
Music, it requires more than brawn. It requires a lot of heart. You got to put some love in there.
James Brown.
James Brown, yeah.
That is James Brown. And the final one, when I'm on stage... Hang on a minute. Yeah, that was. Sorry, I was just checking that was James Brown. When I'm on stage, I'm trying to do one thing. Bring people joy.
James Brown.
James Brown.
Hash Brown. James Brown.
And that was James Brown. So there we go. What were your scores, everyone?
4.
I got 6.
No, you didn't.
Fuck those. I think I got about 2. 2 or 3.
So did Trevor and Chris both get 4?
Yeah, I got 4.
Let's do a tie break one. I'm going to give you a line from one of the episodes, and you've got to tell me who said it.
What?
I'm going to give you a line from the first episode. So I can do halves, I can do quarters, but I can't do
Trev.
thirds.
Say again, Dave, you're breaking up.
I said I can do halves, I can do quarters,
You've got
but,
govern.
but I can't do thirds. Who said it?
Never heard any of that. It all went government.
Trev.
Unintelligent.
Say again.
I can do halves, I can do quarters, I can't do thirds. Who said it? Oh, he's gone. Chris, you win. Oh, that was Who Said It?
Who said it?
He's back.
Right, while
Ricky.
Trev sorts out his government internet,
No, Ricky.
it was you, Trev.
It was me, wasn't it? I was trying to think, was it me or him?
Yeah,
Because
no, it
it's
was
something he
you.
would say, but it's something I would actually think.
No, you said it as well.
Yeah, I remember I watched the bit.
In fact, we could sing that music instead of who said it. It could be you said it. you. Right, so what was it? Number 4 this week. What have I picked? This is our number 4 for this week. And this is Moorish from Megalomania. It's one of mine.
Oh, fantastic song.
So
Love this track.
enjoy.
I'm thinking about thinking of a thought. It doesn't make much sense. I'm dreaming about dreaming of a dream. It's hard to comprehend. It's all so boring, so you cannot blame me now. I can't control it, 'cause I just don't know how. It's all so boring, if you read between the lines. I keep repeating, 'cause I just don't know what's mine. Writing about writing what I write. I've got it written down. I'm singing about singing what's been sung. It doesn't matter how. It's all so boring, so you cannot blame me now. I can't control it, 'cause I just don't know how. It's all so boring, if you read between the lines. I keep repeating, 'cause I just don't know what's mine. It's all so boring, so you cannot blame me now. I can't control it, 'cause I just don't know how. It's all so boring, if you read between the lines. I keep repeating, 'cause I just don't know what's mine.
There we go. That was Moorish. That was my number 4 pick for this week.
Great song. Great song. That.
Coming
Love
up
that track.
next, if his internet works, hopefully he can hear me.
Oh,
But we have Trev's True or False. Are you there, Trevor? He's completely frozen.
oh,
It's a great pose to freeze on.
oh.
Looks very.
What is
Oh,
going
hang on. He's moving.
You back, Trev?
He's recreating the trailer.
Saying that- This is I've got 100 meg internet and this happens. What's going on?
Well, we can hear you, Trev, so we'll do a
Right,
true or
right.
false. Let's do it.
Okay,
There we go.
okay.
It works.
Right. So, I once nearly got arrested for being drunk at the wheel of a stolen car on my own driveway while there was hidden police on a drug visual and raid ready to pounce.
What?
Right, other one is got the shock of my life in a Japanese hotel room. So we just finished a show with Kasabian. We got back, stayed at the bar, had a session because the gig was good, blah, blah, blah. There's loads of fans everywhere. Went up to my room, thought I'll have a shower, got undressed, got in the shower. And I just had this, there was a noise, like shuffling sound coming from the built-in wardrobes. Walked over to the wardrobes. Before I got a chance to open the door, the door slid open really fast and two Japanese girls jumped out shouting, "Kasabion, Kasabion," and sorry, sorry, sorry. And I'm just looking at them thinking, this is unusual. So I covered my part up and said, look, you have to get out. And they went. But yeah, that was, they must have, I don't know how they got the snook in, but they managed to get in the room and hide in the wardrobe. They must have thought it was one of the band's rooms, you know, but that was it.
Wow. Tell us more about the first one.
First one. Well, been out to the Tapman Spire, which used to be our sort of local, me and the missus. Gets in. I'd had my normal sort of 12 pints of Stella when I used to drink lager. Gets in, there's a car, it was like a Ford Escort van on my driveway, and I thought, who the, you know. So she's like, oh no, I better know who's brought this round. Anyway, it went on, and I'm looking at it. She said, just come in the house. And I went, no. Well, it was open, wasn't it? So I got in it, took the handbrake off, started leg out, pushing it off the drive to get it. I just wanted it off my drive. And steering lock came on, so I couldn't turn it onto the road. So it was like half on the drive, half on the pavement. Next thing, there was blue lights everywhere and a copper banging on the window. You know, like on the door and leaning in like that, asking us, is this your vehicle, blah, blah, blah. I said, no. He said, have you been drinking? I said, yep. I said, I haven't even got a license because I don't drive. And it started getting really bad, and then there was more coppers arrived. But then this policewoman that knew us, she said, no, it's all right. Just get out the car. Took us in, said, what are you playing at? And I said, well, I wanted it off the drive. And there's reasons I wanted it off the drive. Anyway, so I didn't get arrested, but I could have. Because there was actually a drug raid going on in this horrible house over the road when it had a horrible, horrible family in it. So I just happened to push a car off, steaming drunk. But I haven't got a license, I don't drive. So it was like, whoa, it was close.
Oh, it's tough then, mate.
So what are the people, everyone put it in the comments. We've already got some people saying what they think. So we've got Mike Penninger saying number 2 and Jenna Barnes saying number 2. But everyone else, we've got Bex and Evelyn and Anne, Candy Acid. They're all saying number 1. Actually, Ralphie says number 2. So what does everyone think?
I'm going to go number 1.
Yeah, I think we would have heard the Japanese story on tour somewhere, like in Trev's.
There's a few.
Brings out the stories, but because of that, I would go number 1.
Bear in mind, Japanese fans are absolutely ruthless and dedicated.
No, I've got a couple in my wardrobe now.
I'm going number 1. Chris?
Yeah, number 1.
And Ricky?
Yeah, number 1.
Right, we're all going number 1. Which is it?
Was number 1.
Hey.
It was quite. It was like an episode of Fools and Horses or something.
Number 2 is one of Trev's fantasies.
Yeah.
I think.
I have had my Oculus on today. Yeah.
There you go.
Where it came from.
So there we go. That wasn't who said it. That was Trev's true or false there. Oh, right. Well, coming up, we have Trev's song, and we got Chris's album of Took Week. We got Ricky's confession. We got Jesus the Pen. So yeah, let's do Trev's song now. And I've picked a song of Trev's, as I do every week. And this week it's "Girl, I Need You."
Standing here alone, hoping that you'll fall. We had a fight last night. Got to put that right. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. I'm feeling pretty low. I only hope she'll show. I have a look downtown and see if she's around. Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. I met her on the way. Wondered what to say. I asked if we were friends. She laughed and said, "Okay." Girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. Girl, I love you.
So there we go. That was "Girl, I Need You" by the
Tune.
wonderful Trevor Gilligan.
It's fantastic, that one.
Tunes.
Love that song. Right, let's do your comments. Your comments. So, you've been commenting We put live today a video called "The Only Way is Space Potatoes," and it was the prequel to Series 2, where me, Ricky, and Chris discussed the.
I'm not in it.
Series. Sorry, me, Ricky, and Sean.
Thank you.
That's the second series, because of course, fictionally, we're not speaking at that point.
No, we're not. Don't bring it up.
Sharon comments, "Oh, Ricky, just open yourself up and let it all flow out, even those little nuggets." So that's
Do every day.
Anne Blair said, "Nearly time." She was looking forward to it. Christine Leland says, "Happy Easter to Jesus the Pen," who has his own YouTube channel, so go and comment over there as well. Candy Acid says, "Brilliant," to where did Ricky urinate in school? So there we go. Robert Bone said, "What a Trev's true or false for me to miss this week." That was to last week's Spudathon. Thanks, Jenna, for your choices. Dear Jesus Lastilo, I wish you the best for your French eyes, as in franchise. If I may suggest something, forget the stripy jumper and the accordion. Well, he can't because he's French. He has to wear a stripy jumper. That's just the law, isn't it? Flory, a new commenter, says, "I knew Robert Smith would not have said that kind of thing, having listened to almost every interview he's ever done." That was on the Who Said It, Robert Smith or Brett Anderson clip. So that's good. Evelyn said, "Sunday's show was great. Jenna's choice of music was great. The clips from Series 2, brilliant.
Yeah,
on the release date. Well, that's tomorrow for at least the first episode. The music played before the show was superb. Should be made into an album." Yes, I may well do that. We got another one here. Gage said the Space Potatoes spelt wrong. Needs to make an ambient album with a dramatic edition of each song. Well, piling on the workload. So lots of people commenting there. There's some of your comments. Let's go back. There we are, and we're back.
Smash!
Smoothly done, wasn't it?
Smooth.
It wasn't even like I'm bringing up the comments again just to make a point. It wasn't even nicely, smoothly scrolled. It was just a straight in because I forgot which button to click. Ricky,
Yes!
your confession time, mate.
I am a fucking animal. I'm ashamed to say it. It must be why I'm a piece of shit. Sorry, I was farting. Fuck knows. I'm a Twix man myself. Who's that? Here's a little tiny little confession, not my main one, but I think a bird actually shat on my head yesterday when I was in Norwich. I was walking along.
Bird with wings.
It was a
A bird with wings.
Right.
And I was walking. It was only like a little one, but like I was walking to the shop. I just felt like something hit like my forehead. I've got like that, and it was. I don't know if it was poo or I don't know, a bit of like drainage, but it was only like a little tiny. And I was going, "What's that?" And it was like, "Yeah." So I think I might have been shat on. Don't know. But my main one.
Well, that's not really a confession because it's not like something you did wrong, is it?
No, but it's still a confession. But no, my main one is when I was about how old was I? I don't know, 7 or 8. I had these annoying neighbours, and I think it was a boy and 2 girls, and the boy was just so annoying. He was one of them that would he would nick the ball and run off. And I remember I was out one day, and I'm pretty sure he threw a shoe at me for some reason, hit me right on the head, and that fucking pissed me off. And I had just bought this set of handcuffs at the time, and I remember I saw him like, I don't know, the next day, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to play cops and robbers? I've got like these handcuffs. Oh, look at these, they're really cool." Anyway, he's saying, "Yeah, all right, I'll be the robber." And I was a policeman. And so I've caught him. I've handcuffed him to this lamppost and just kicked the shit out of him because he fucking pissed me off.
That's abuse.
Yeah. Good.
Didn't know they had that. Summers back then.
Don't piss me off because I'll handcuff you to the lamppost and beat the shit out of you.
I'll pay for that.
What, those 2 girls in the wardrobe?
See, that could have been.
Evelyn says you were a horror when you were younger. I really weren't. I was actually, Dave can probably tell, I was actually quite well mannered. I mean, you were always
very generous, but you were a bit of a twat.
I mean, I've been a little fucker. But the thing is, it's like, don't throw a shoe at my head. They're the horrors. I'm just retaliating. Like, I wouldn't have just handcuffed him for no reason and beat the shit out of him, I'm doing it in retaliation of having a shoe thrown at my head like full pelt. So everything I've ever done's probably been, it's normally been in retaliation to something. So, yeah.
He is without the first sin cast. Well, he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Always throw stones in glass houses or whatever it is.
Yeah. Always throw
That's the kids.
Yeah, Ricky's religious fact of the week. Always throw stones in glass houses. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh well, that was Ricky's confession there. So right, what are we on to now? Number 3 this week. I've picked one of Chris's for number 3 this week. This is my favourite song of his from 14, and hopefully one of yours too. If you haven't bought it, you can go to talksport.com/shop and buy it.
Down on 96.
No, this is Take Us to the Stars.
When we got in tonight, well, they just didn't care. Didn't know what to do, so they just stood and stared. And after the waiting, everyone's hating the sound that we're making. They're not jubilating. Well, now they're the ones who regret everything they say. We only do this cause there's nothing else to do. You stood back and soaked up the American noise school. You've heard all the others, girls, sisters and brothers sound just like each other. You're about to discover that they're the ones whose music will fade away. It will fade away. So take us as we are. Take us to your heart. If you liked it so far, take us to the bar. You wanna play your part. Take us to your heart. You buy or we sell, so take us to the stars. How long do we wait till we get to release this? It's a new direction that no one can dismiss. There's no ceremony, reviews will be phony, the fans will be lonely and start getting clony. Now they're the ones who understand when we say. So take us as we are. Take us to your heart. If you've liked it so far, take us to the bar. You wanna play your part. Take us to your heart. You buy or we sell, so take us to the stars. So take us as we are. Take us to your heart. If you liked it so far, take us to the bar. You wanna play your part. Take us to your heart. You buy or we sell, so take us to the stars. So take us as we are. Take us to your heart. If you've liked it so far, take us to the bar. You wanna play your part. Take us to your heart. You buy or we sell, so take us to the stars.
Megalomania, the new album by Space Potatoes. Previously unreleased tracks and hidden gems all compiled into one album. Outstanding work, The Weekly Beast. Featuring unknown classics such as Shut Me Down, Twisted in the Knife with Silence, Sell You the Lie, Fears, Run for Your Life and Forgive You. Buy Space Potatoes Megalomania now.
Chris is to album choice of the week.
Yes, it is. It's this week. It's the album that saved Genesis back in 1976. They released A Trick of the Tail, which was the first album that Phil Collins sang on. After Peter Gabriel left, the press and everybody had written them off. In fact, Phil Collins suggested they just carried on as an instrumental band. So they recorded an album not knowing who was going to sing on it, kept getting people in it, wasn't right, including Alan Clark out of the Hollies, little known fact there. And then Phil ended up singing on everything, and then it was kind of, oh, right, well, we'll get someone to sing it and I'll just drum it when they went on tour. So, yeah, anyway, back to, I'm just waffling on here. 1976, I think it was recorded at the back end of 75 at Trident Studios, and it's the first album that David Henschel had produced with them. And I think he went on to do everything up until Duke in 1980. But if you're not aware of it, it's kind of a wave. It's proggy, but it's a little bit poppy in places. You know Trick of the Tail, don't you, Dave?
I do, yes.
It's a fantastic album. It's probably my second favourite Genesis album after Selling England for the Pound.
I mean, yeah. Out of the, it's one of the better ones out of the Phil Collins singing era. I like that, and I like most of Duke. But after Duke, it just went too cheesy for me.
Yeah,
but no,
I mean,
was great.
I imagine the older people listening to this, I don't mean that in a derogatory way, will know this album, will have lived through that era of Genesis, and yeah, well, that's it. I've run out of things to say.
It's a good album. Go and check it out.
It's a great album. Yeah.
Trick of the Tail by Genesis. That was Chris's album choice of week.
Chris's album choice of the week.
Chris's album choice of week. Oh, well, coming up.
When you first started that and you went, this album saved Genesis, I thought you was going to say this album saved Jenna.
I don't know what album saved Jenna.
Probably the one that the needle stuck and you had to get up.
Didn't save her for long. She's got 5 kids on them. Well,
that's true, yeah.
Christ.
Jesus. Oh, you can't say that today.
Coming up is Jesus the Pen, talking of Jesus. But before that, our number 2 position for this week, I've picked one of Ricky's. As I said, I've kept it fair. I hope you two do when you pick.
We will, won't we, Ricky?
No. Of course.
Excellent.
Of course.
Well, this one is the first time we're playing the final video of this on the stream, because it wasn't picked last time. So I've picked it this time. This is Foxes by Ricky with Bex's wonderful video that's all been finished, and it's also on our YouTube channel. I'm sure you've already seen it. So here we go.
It's not looking good. Everyone's going crazy now, but we knew that they would, 'cause it's what they love to do. Well, how have you been? You've not much to say. Media today, it won't be easy, it's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they fade away. Have you heard the news today? It's the same old shit. People falling for the latest lie, and it's making them rich. Yeah, it's just what they do.
So there we go. That was Foxes with the video by Vex there, which is fantastic. But let's move on.
Awesome.
As
Fabulous.
you know, it's Sunday. And if you've skipped
Easter Sunday.
church, it's Easter Sunday, yeah. And if you've skipped church, you need not feel guilty because church is a load of bollocks. No, that's not the script.
Oh yeah.
And if
Why
you
is all
skip church,
Oh, you
need
can't
not
say
feel
that, Dave. Oh,
Because it's
agree
Jesus
with you.
time with Jesus the Pen.
because church is bollocks.
It is.
Hello everyone, Jesus here. I've received some lovely Easter gifts and Easter cards from people. As you can imagine, it's not my favourite time of year. I don't like being reminded about the fact that I died for your sins, motherfuckers. Anyway, some rude people thought it was funny to troll me and send me Easter eggs full of nails. Fuck you. Fuck you. End of sermon. Happy Easter. Amen.
Bit violent.
Well, it can't be nice for him. Imagine if you got you open it up expecting a load of chocolate buttons in the middle, and instead it's a load of nails, reminding you of the time that you had them nailed through your hands. Be horrible. I'm totally
Yeah.
with Jesus. Those people are arseholes.
What if they were chocolate nails? Oh,
Yeah.
Do you see that?
God, I tell you what, no one's ever done that with an Easter egg, have they? Easter egg with chocolate nails.
Next year,
Mega.
we've got to get a load of moulds and do a load of chocolate nails and
Oh,
celebrate
yes.
Easter. They go down brilliantly. People buying bags of chocolate nails.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try and nail myself to a cross with them. Wonder if I can do it. Jesus Christ.
You could do one
Chocolate
hand.
cross. You have a chocolate Jesus nailed to a chocolate cross with chocolate nails.
Oh, you could call me a choc cross bun. Oh,
You could do your feet and one hand.
Well, that's you always see these people who sometimes appear on the news, don't they? Like they're trying to martyr themselves, and and they only get stuck, don't they? Because they can only do one hand.
Yeah, but
Let's
usually
get it
there's
made
someone
to-
around to help them with the other one. There
Go
are
on,
people.
Barry, just give us a lift with this other hand, will you, mate?
There
Don't
are.
mind the screaming.
There's a section, isn't there, of an odd cult of Catholicism. I think it's in the Philippines where they crucify themselves for an
Yeah.
hour on Good Friday.
Yeah.
What a fucking load of
you're
money.
doing what?
They go up
Watching
the
Hollywood.
cross. Yeah, but watching. They get on the cross for an hour at a time just to experience what Jesus went through.
See, I get cross for an hour on Good Friday, but I wouldn't get on a cross. That's just
Well, they just stand on the cross or they nail themselves
They
to
got
it?
No, no.
nailed.
No, they're not getting nailed. They get tied on because that's how they used to do it. They only nailed Jesus. They didn't nail all the
There's
others.
a point.
They used to tie him on.
In the Philippines, I think.
So they
nailed.
died.
Let's check that. Let's
Anyway.
check the.
Moving
Well,
on.
why did they use nails though and not rope?
No,
Because
they
they
used,
didn't have that Solvite stuff on the advert. You
they
know
used
that, when it-
nails on Jesus to make it worse.
But why? I
Oh,
thought they liked
nailed
him.
All of them. I've seen.
No,
films-
no, no,
I've
no.
seen
They used to
documentaries about
tie
those.
him on, and they just left there to
Rob,
starve to death and
we need, to
dehydrate.
ask, we need to ask Mike Kidson because he'll know because he was there.
True.
Right, they sometimes did and sometimes didn't, according to Google. The Romans didn't always nail crucifixion victims to their crosses, instead tied them in place with rope. But
So they
there
did
is-
it to more than just Jesus.
There is an ankle bone from the tomb of whatever, I can't pronounce the name, a man executed in the 1st century who did have the nail marks. So they
Oh.
did nail some people. No, Jesus wasn't the only person crucified. I mean, people talk about crucifixion like it was a thing that only happened to Jesus, but actually it was just the normal method of execution back then.
Yeah. Left up to die. A bit like impaling.
Be like in 2,000 years, people going on about this one person that died of lethal injection in America, when in fact it was thousands.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a nice topic, isn't it? Should we do the
Correct.
number one?
Yeah, do the number one.
Fucking Jesus.
Feel really happy.
Right, well, there we go. Oddly enough, we've actually got more viewers at this point, so clearly people like the crucifixion chat. Weirdos. Crucifixions are done.
Oh,
Right, well, I've
Oh.
done 2 from Chris, 2 from Ricky, and only 1 from me so far, so as you can all guess, I'll put my own at number 1, because,
Of course you did.
and you will when
We've
it's
got to
your
do that,
week,
Ricky.
you'll put me at number
We've
1.
got to put up ourselves at number one, Rick.
Of course.
As the manager, I would only expect that.
So, this is my number 1 pick, which doesn't get picked very much. This is Sell You the Lie. So there you go. It's the last one.
Lovely.
Ralphie O'Ravi asked who wrote the song, and that was me. That was my one. I made sure I picked 2 of each of us, and that was the last
On
one.
14, it's just we all sing our own, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's Megalomania. That's on Megalomania anyway.
Well, yeah, well,
Yeah, I picked 2 of my ones of Megalomania because everyone's heard my best ones on 14. I mean, we've all heard Damage Breathing a million times and whatever. Still so much to do. I want to do a video for that. I'm also working on a video for Take Us to the Stars, which is going to be in 360 VR. So if you have a VR headset, you can watch it on that and feel like you're on a roller coaster ride with all sorts of shit happening in time with the song. Because obviously it's got lots of tempo changes and little drum machine bits, all the lights flashing. It's looking really cool. But I've got 2 more episodes to finish. I've got a website to change. There's just way too much.
I'll go on tour.
Yeah, well, try and get all this done before I go on tour. But yeah, so that's pretty much the
Can't wait to
show.
get on tour.
Oh, Tony's joined us. Well, hello to Tony Graham. He's there in the comments. Tony plays Tony in Series 3. He turns up in episode 3. Well, he does, but a different version of Tony, not the real Tony.
Hank plays Hank.
I mean,
This is especially for Tony. Fuck off.
See, we aren't that creative with the names in this. It's like Ricky's Ricky, I'm Dave, Chris is Chris. Trevor might have a different surname, Trevor Jenkinson, but he's still Trevor.
Kieran's Kieran.
Kieran's Kieran.
Sean's Sean.
It's only Robert Bone who is
And Jenna.
who plays Ronan, and Lisa Jenna who plays Lisa. So we changed their names. Yeah. It's almost like sometimes we do, and then sometimes we can't be bothered. It's almost like we're just winging it. We've got no idea what we're doing. When I showed Ricky and Andres the kind of the longer cut of episode 1 before I did the edits. By the way, everyone, we had a longer cut of episode 1 than I did a load of edits. But when I was showing it to them on Thursday night, Ricky and Andres, and then at the end, I went, "What do you think, Rick?" Blah blah blah. He went, "Oh, I don't know. You're the filmmaker. You know what you're doing." I thought, no, I don't. I haven't got a clue. That's what I'm asking you. I thought, have I given people this impression that I'm somehow an expert in this? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just winging.
You're more of a clue than me.
But that's just, have you seen Dumb and Dumber? One of them has more of a clue than the other, but serious, still both dumb. Anyway.
Ricky and Bonnie.
It is. It is. I spoke to Bonnie earlier. He's very well. Yeah, so Bonnie's character's Phil Booney, but that's close enough.
Oh, yeah, it's a different name.
He's a different name. But anyway, so everyone here should know tomorrow night, Monday evening, 8 p.m. UK time, British summertime. I'm making a profound point here, Ricky. Shut your face.
That was Trev.
It's Trev.
I
Noise
can't hear
coming
you
from
laughing,
Trev.
though.
Yeah, it's Trev.
Trev came on and
Had to clear me throat.
Right, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. BST. We are launching
Yes.
episode 1 of series 2. It's going to be premiering on YouTube. We will be streaming on Facebook half hour before to G you all up and get you over there. And then we'll be there in the comments with everyone chatting away. It will be absolutely wonderful. So please go to the
Be
event
there
on
or be
Facebook,
square.
like the event. Go to the video, which is up there. The timer's there on YouTube. You can click and do the reminder and like the video in advance. I'm sure you're going to like it. It will be amazing. But that is our show for the week. So, Chris, do you want to say goodbye?
hang on.
Yep, nothing.
Brilliant. Cool.
Air guitar.
Wicked.
Oh, God.
Ricky, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Trevor, do you want to say goodbye?
I do. Goodbye.
And it's also goodbye from me. 8 p.m. tomorrow. If you're not there, I'm going to cry. And that's a fact. So if you want to make me cry, don't come. Actually, no, lots of people probably want to make me cry. So let's... what is that face? Fair enough. I've just gone for
Got any lettuce?
Right, okay, fair enough.
Tortoise talk, innit?
Well, that's literally...
Got any lettuce? Has anybody got any lettuce?
Is this Creature Comforts now or something?
I have no idea what's going on.
Read about John and Terry, the two tortoises. John turns to his mate and says, Kel, when it rains, does the water run down your forehead and drip off your top lip? John turns and goes, no. See, Trev got it.
John's the lucky one.
I have no idea what's going on here.
I'm fucking off, so I'm going down the club to play darts. So fuck off.
Right, make the noises, everyone. We can finish the show. See you later, Space Potatoes.